Hey friends, welcome to today's draw. I don't know if that one counts. My name is Caitlin. I'm a spiritual life coach and a healer. And I hope you're having a good day. Mine's been really fun so far. I got to teach my regular fitness class this morning and my participants are just so fun. I love working with them. Great sense of humor, beautifully sarcastic. I got complimented by my boss at my part-time remote job for having the best deadpan, dry sense of humor. Which I really, really appreciate. My dad taught me sarcasm when I was very young, for better, for worse. As sad as it is, I remember being at a family event probably around middle school, or maybe I was high school and my cousin was near middle school, and realizing that he didn't get sarcasm and being intentionally sarcastic around him after that. It was funny at the time, like it's quite mean in hindsight. It still makes me smile. So he was old enough to know, but his responses to what we were saying after a while made it very clear that he didn't actually understand what we were saying. I keep laughing about it, now I feel bad for laughing about it. So anyway, we'll just go to our cards. 3 of Wands reversed. Suggests that you might be thinking too small. Don't sell yourself short. Think bigger, make grander, more ambitious plans. Whether you scheme to take over Mount Olympus or turn the hierarchy of Zootopia on its head, give it your all. Your potential is infinite. This one's really interesting for me because the last few days I've really been sitting with the idea of like being an overachiever and taking on or like more than I can handle. The phrase that I've been using is biting off more than I can chew. And it doesn't come from a place of people pleasing and just saying yes to everything. It's like, this sounds really fun, I want to do it, yeah, let's do it. And then when it comes time to like break the things down into the bite-sized chunks and the actionable steps, I was like, there's not enough hours in the day to do all the things I want to do. And that's just kind of how I live my life, for better or for worse. So working on that, so that all the things I want to do still feel fun, I can do them to completion, like actually finish all the projects I start on, and not overcommitting myself to myself. Like it's not things I'm doing for other people, it's like programs I want to create, events I want to host, things I want to learn, and all stuff like that. So I'm working with a coach right now. I reached out to her. I think I talked about this the other, like the permission to pivot and do what sounds more alive and fun for me now. And I sent her a voice note. I was like, so do I change this 30-day plan and how much do I scale it back? I'm realizing I don't know how to do one thing at a time. I've never done one thing at a time. I've always done 10. Like I've given the example to friends before of like, some people will like juggle 3 balls or they'll like learn that way. I'm like, I've got some plate spinning going on. I've got a bowling pin. There's some hula hoops. There's like a few of these things are on fire and I'm just like juggling them, but they're all at different timings. And while I'm trying to juggle 20 things at any given time, there's probably 3 on the ground, but that means there's 17 in the air and I'm doing really well. I'm like, I'm not even mad about the 3 that are on the ground because those 3 will get off the ground and something else will be on the ground at some point. But it's like, well, because I'm juggling 17 things at a time, I end up doing more than someone who's like only trying to juggle 1 to 3 things, which is not the best way to go about things, but I've like always operated that way. So that card's interesting and the day that I'm trying to actively scale it back to be more manageable with my time and create a space where I'm committing to so little that I can overdo and get ahead versus committing to all the things I think I can do and falling a little bit short of that. And it's like, go bigger! But really though, I'm working on going. Just that, I'm working on being able to just simply go. Should I be going bigger? I'm working on not. Anyway. Judgment. Reversed. Announced with royal fanfare, the Queen of Hearts serves as a judge. Serves as a decisive judge who delivers her verdict, off with their heads, with authority. Judgment represents cause and effect, consequences, and although the Queen of Hearts may not be familiar with this concept, forgiveness. Reversed, it indicates you're stuck in a self-imposed rut. Like the quick-to-judge Queen of Hearts, losing her temper over and over again, you're staying committed to old behavior patterns or perspectives that are no longer serving you. This card is a clear sign that it's time for personal transformation that you've been avoiding. Like a red rose in the royal gardens, you're ready to bloom into the best version of yourself. It's time to get to work. By doing more to reach my full potential, I'm gonna sit with these cards. These are good. These are good ones for me today. And I've got my red as we're talking about Queen of Hearts. Also Loveland. How fun. Okay, bye. Love you all.